Hey there, and welcome. All right, so today we're going to dive into a word you probably use, I don't know, a dozen times a day without even thinking about it. And it seems super simple, but it's got the secret power that really shows us how language actually works.
So, that's the big question, right? I mean, we tend to think the big, fancy words are the powerful ones. But what if the real muscle of a language is hiding in its simplest, most hardworking little parts? And that, my friends, brings us to our star of the show, the word open. Yeah, it seems totally straightforward. But its story, it tells us so much about how language is built, and, more importantly, why some words are just, well, more essential than others.
Okay, so, Section 1. A word you use daily. Let's start with what we all know. Before we get into the really cool stuff, it's just worth remembering that this word, open, is literally everywhere. It's a cornerstone of how we talk to each other every single day.
I mean, just think about it for a second. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning to when you open a book at night, this word is just constantly on the job. It's one of the most common, most vital words we've got, a real fundamental piece of the puzzle.
All right, now here's where it starts to get really interesting. This is where we see just how flexible this word is. You see, open isn't just one thing. It's kind of like a multi-talented actor in the grand play of language. And its main trick? It pulls double duty. It can be a verb, a word for an action, and it can be an adjective, a word for describing something. This dual role is exactly what makes it so incredibly efficient and powerful. It's basically doing the job of two different words all by itself.
So, let's break down the action part first. When it's a verb, open is all about making something happen, causing a change. You can physically open a door, right? Moving something to let people in. Or you can open a store for the day, getting it ready for business. It's an action that shifts something from being closed to being open.
And you know what's so brilliant about this? It's so reliable. As a verb, it plays by all the normal grammar rules perfectly. He opens, they open, it was opened. It's predictable, which makes it super easy for anyone, whether you're a native speaker or learning English, to just pick it up and use it correctly.
Okay, so that's the verb. Now let's talk about its other job. As an adjective, it's not about doing something, it's about being something. It describes a state. A door is open, a shop is open, meaning, hey, we're ready for customers. And it's even evolved with us, right? In today's world, it can describe software codes that's available for anyone to see and use. It's all about describing a quality, a state of accessibility.
Okay, this next part is, for me, the absolute most fascinating piece of this whole story. See, the importance of this word isn't some random accident of history. It turns out that open was deliberately chosen to be part of a very, very special club.
And here it is, the big reveal. According to Wiktionary, the word open is a card-carrying member of an exclusive group called the Basic English 850 list. What does that mean? It means that language experts literally sat down and specifically picked this word as one of the most important, most essential words in the entire English language.
So you're probably asking, what on earth is the Basic English 850 list? It sounds kind of like something out of a spy movie, I know, but it's actually this brilliant project in linguistics. Basic English is, it's a simplified, stripped-down version of the language. The whole idea was to give people, especially learners and international speakers, a core set of the most powerful, most versatile words they would need to express pretty much any idea, but using the smallest vocabulary possible. It's all about maximum impact with minimum words. Super efficient.
And when I say small, I mean it's incredibly small. Just 850 words. That's it. Every single one of those words was handpicked because of how useful it is and how much work it can do. The fact that open made it onto this super exclusive list, that just says everything about how important it is.
And to really put that into perspective, just look at this comparison. Those 850 words of Basic English, that's just a tiny, tiny fraction of the 20,000 or even more words that an average native speaker knows. It really is the ultimate linguistic toolkit, the absolute essentials. So, all of this brings us to our final and, I think, most important point. Why does any of this matter? What's the big takeaway from taking such a deep dive into just one little word like open?
It's this. The real power of a language isn't found in its fanciest, most complicated words. Nope. It's in these simple, powerful, load-bearing words. Words like open. They are the pillars holding the entire structure up.
Think about it. A word like open is a total superstar because it does so much heavy lifting. It's a verb, it's an adjective, it has a clear opposite, close. It covers everything from physical actions to whether a store is open for business to digital code. It's doing the work of like 5 different words all packed into one.
So the next time you use a simple word, maybe just pause for a second and appreciate it. It might just be one of those secret keys that unlocks how the whole system of language works. So I'll leave you with this. What other simple, everyday words do you think are holding that kind of secret power? It's a really cool thing to think about. Thanks for joining me.